Hello folks, and welcome again to the channel. It is all about racing. Appreciate your tuning in here. Tonight we're going to take a really cool look at the third and the last of my Tarmac Works 164 scale craft bamboo Mercedes AMG cars. I got three of these because I absolutely love the color, the livery, particularly the packaging, the box, the shipping crate. You name it, the whole package. Folks, these are really amazing cars that Tarmac Work has put out. I always say they're the 164 scale car that almost looks like a 143 scale car, and it is so true. And this is so neat. Start off, this is die-cast car that comes packaged in this unique crate, which is in this COLLAB64 box, as they call it. This one being Vita Juice, Mercedes AMG, driven by Matt Solomon. And you see Vita Juice on the side of the box. The box is themed to go with the car. And then you've got that amazingly cool looking Mercedes, whatever you call that logo there. And of course, the official licensing, the hologram. That's the word I was looking for that I couldn't find. And of course, this crate that you see here fits into this box perfectly. So you can store the car away in the box if you so choose. The crate, it looks like a shipping container, and folks, I have actually seen these shipping containers at down at Petit Le Mans for the WEC races, and this is literally what they look like and what they store them in before they take them across the Atlantic to go to the next race that they have in Europe. Really cool looking shipping crate, very neat. Opens up. Come on, open up. Let me try it with the other hand here. There you go. Opens up like that, and the base, literally, that you see, that Vita Juice base, that thing just slides out. You put the car on it, you slide it back in, you shut it, and you store it away, and it is done. Really cool, really clever, really neat. God, I love it. Wish they did all their cars like that. And then, of course, not to mention, the fact that they also claim that this is a limited edition car, and it comes with this really cool looking card, that slips in there, and I really like the looks of this card, even though I'm not a big fan of this marketing, which I think, between you and me, is a scam. But anyway, it notes this is a Mercedes AMG GT3 Matt Solomon, number 671 out of potential. Folks, about this thing, think about this. 00040 is 9999. That's almost 10,000 cars. And that's a lot of cars to be a limited run. But anyhow, even if it wasn't a limited run, or was, it really doesn't matter. I'd buy the car anyway, just because when it comes to 164 scale, folks, these are the complete package. They are the best cars that you can buy in that scale. In fact, they've also released a Mercedes AMG right now into the 143 scale as well. I haven't bought it yet because I'm just not that crazy about it. It's the googly eyes thing, whatever they call it, these two eyes that stare back at you. But anyhow, good looking car. I just absolutely, I'm a big fan of the Mercedes AMG. I like the car. I absolutely love the livery on this. The red, the yellow, and the black is just really cool. And folks, what you get when you buy a Tarmac Works car is you get details. You get wheels that look great. You have rotors and brake pads that look great. The car itself looks good. And believe me, every car I buy, I inspect this thing with a fine-tooth comb. And if I find the slightest defect or anything else, I will point it out to you, and I'll point it out to me, because when I find them, sometimes it really disappoints me. But with Tarmac Works, I haven't had that happen. I wish I could say the same about Mini GT and Sparky cars in the 164 scale, as they do have several that disappoint me that I have purchased. But anyhow, a good look at this car as we move it around here and we look at the front of it. Again, just really nicely done. Interior detail is good. Look at the louvers over the wheels. You can see the radiator there on the hood. You zoom in around here to the front of the car, and boom, good looking front end. I mean, the details of this car are just great. It looks good, folks. I mean, show me a Sparky or a Mini GT that looks this good in 164 scale, and I close my argument. Just can't find them. They just don't do it. These cars are really good. They're really cool. And don't get me wrong, I like the Sparky cars. I like the I like the Mini GTs. I guess I have to because they have licensing for certain models of cars that I just can't get from Tarmac Works. But we're here to talk about this car and look at it in its beauty and its splendor, and it is just absolutely stunning as I scan around here and you get a chance to look at it. And these cameras, they do point out the slightest flaws you find with any of these cars. And again, I have to say I've yet to find it with this. No excess glue, no decal mistakes, no chipped paint, no missing mirrors, no missing rear wings or broken rear wings. Even though they are fragile and they can break, and I do recommend that you play with them carefully if you do tend to put them on your desk and try to roll them around. These things don't roll that good. Now, the fact that they're lucky they roll at all because they're not made to. They're collector's cars. There's a good look at the back, and again, you get the plastic inserts for your lights, both front and rear. Rear diffuser looks good. This particular one, it has the and the Mercedes logo. I think just sort of looks good on it. It has the antenna. The only thing it is missing is tow hooks, and they didn't really come out with those until the Ferraris. And I think maybe I had one other car that had tow hooks on it, but not many in 1/64 scale, and it's a very, very small thing. And this being a COLLAB64, you can see the Tarmac Work logo on the end cap of the rear wing, and the Craft Bamboo decal on the rear window. That is the racing team that runs it. And here's kind of a look at the interior of the car, and you can see the seat and the steering wheel in there. Cool small details that are just neat and that make these cars really fun. And folks, that is it. That is a close look at this Mercedes AMG GT3 from the folks at Craft Bamboo, the Vita Juice car, number 36. Take care. Thanks for watching.